All right, ladies and gentlemen, so when you're going to be going over the new Beginners Pack 2024, it should be out by the time you're seeing this, and unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the Resurrections are dropping tonight, so I will be at work, unfortunately, so they will be a bit late, but I will be dropping a video on them if they drop tonight. That's just my guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But the Beginner Pack, I will say this right now, I think it's worth picking up if you want to spend any kind of money. It should be like a $4 or $5 pack, probably depends on your region, but it is a character selector. You can get it tonight. I don't think it's ever going to go away. I believe the older ones go away, I will say that, so if you haven't gotten those, maybe those are still worth it, up to you obviously. Should still be about the same price. And yeah, I think all the characters have a somewhat use, some of them are a bit less useful than others, like this guy, he's awful, but yeah, I'm kind of curious who you gonna be picking. In my opinion, I think the best choices would be either Maid Orihime or 7th Anniversary Ichigo if you are, you know, trying to clear Range Ronka, because I think he's still the best one, or you know, Maid Orihime is like one of the best supports in the entire game for Guild Quest. That's really the only place she's used, but she is a very, very good support, which is why I think she's the best. Obviously, though, it depends on your account. There are a lot of good characters here, and we'll be going over all of them. So yeah, let me know down below who you're going to be picking. I, personally, will be picking Maid Orihime, and then I will be saving my Brave Battle ticket, because I was going to pick her originally, but with this ticket, I don't have to. And now I'm probably going to pick 8th Anniversary Ichigo on the Brave Battle ticket, but I'm going to wait until Annie. Maybe I'll end up max and sending him first. Who really knows? I want to max and send both the 8th Anniversary characters this year, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let's just go over each and every character, and yeah, I think it's a really good ticket to pick up. Alright, so the first character on this is going to be the Party Time Aizen. I think he's a really good character, especially in his respect to GQ, Espada Melee. I think there's the new Rookie that replaced him, or can be used instead of him, but he's still a very, very good character. Realistically, no other players can use him, but he has the power attribute. Sorry, for normal attack damage for 20%, good bruiser, good killer effects in GQ, like killer bonuses. And yeah, I mean, that's realistically about it. I don't think you'll ever use him anywhere else, but he does have guard breaks. You know, that's a really nice thing to have, so you can use him outside of PV, or outside of a Guild Quest, maybe in like point event or something. Maybe your favorite Aizen, you know, looking quite dashing in that suit, if I might say. And now going on to the first Super Link Slot Potion character in the banner, or the ticket, is going to be the Cacao Society Grimmjow, who looks insane. Like, if you want to pick him up just because he looks cool, fair enough. Now, is he that great? He's okay. He is one of the few Technique characters that is a Super Link Slot and a Link Slot Farmer, but you only have a select few. But he is outdated at this point. I think Uryu is still better. Halibel, the premium one, is. The Uryu is 1,000 or above one, but he's still good and he looks cool. These are seasonal characters, by the way, so they're more limited. I would recommend from this ticket, by the way. From this ticket, recommend mainly picking a seasonal character. The only non-seasonal I'd probably say that's actually worth picking up is 7th Anniversary Ichigo, or like a GQ side character that you're about to 5-5, to be honest. Like me, Ruruka would have been a really good choice, but Maid Orihime is here, so I'm going to be picking her. Yeah, so that's just kind of how I see it. But yeah, seasonal characters, much more rare. They're on banner reruns sometimes, but like Cacao Society is kind of rare. They're not in the filler pool, like for tickets or anything. Maybe select tickets, but that's realistically about it. But yeah, he's a good potion farmer. He's just not as insane as he was when he first dropped, because I think he was like the first Super Link Slot Potion farmer for Technique, but I could be wrong. Either way, still a good character. Ginjo, he's a premium character. I like his design. He looks really cool. Like his sword. Really cool looking sword. I don't think I've ever used him. I think there's like a certain limit break, or a certain Senkum on stage, but that is realistically about it. No other use for him, to be honest. Now Chad, he is mainly a side in Guild Quest. He's not the best. He's a Soul Reaper melee killer. If you don't have anybody else, he's decent, but he just kind of has low damage. He does have a SA2 boost, but that's really about it. It has enhancer as well, though, but no boost ability. Toshiro, potion farmer and a droplet farmer. Good in epic grades because of his his soul bomb, which has a debuff mechanic, and then he also has weakened defense. His damage isn't great, but you know, if you have a soul bomb like this, you can weaken the enemies, weaken the boss, and then allow your sides to actually do more damage. But I don't think it's that needed nowadays. We definitely have a really good mine farmer. We have Balgo, we have Ikaku, and we have Meninas, so I think they're just better. But bringing one Toshiro isn't the worst idea in the book. Rangiku, she's okay. I would love for a day where we get a meta breaking Rangiku, but unfortunately we have a good 1000 above one, and then we have this one. That I think that these are the latest 2 that have dropped in the game. She's okay. I can't remember the last time I've used her. Maybe she's in a Senkamon stage, but I honestly can't remember because it's just been that long since I've used her. But the art might be more than enough to persuade people. As for Renji, he's a good Link, to be honest, especially when he ends up resurrecting. 30% full stamina, pretty good. Hopefully when he resurrects, he gets a really good Link. But obviously that's a while away. Apparently he has a Bankai, a transformation mechanic, but he has last round on the skills. He's not bad. He's a side GQ character, if I'm not mistaken, or at least was. But yeah, not too much to say there. He's okay. He's not terrible. Decent skills. He has guard break. I don't know if he has Havoc. Kind of hope he does. He does not. Now for Midori Hime, this is the main reason that she's absolutely insane. So I don't believe any other character in the entire game gives shield, or she gets shield. She gives a barrier. She gives the boost of 43%, and she gives shared complete status immunity. So SA2 gives her a barrier, a multi-barrier at that. The boost gives you a 43% attack, defense, and focus bonus, mainly for your side NAD characters, which is the main point of it. And then shared complete status immunity is if you have a older NAD character, like for example the old Quincy ranged Ruruka. I believe she's not immune to the ranged Quincy stage anymore. So if you ended up having her in the Okiora or something, and then Midori Hime, if Midori Hime is standing on the status element pools, she gives immunity to everyone in the team. She has overall decent damage, nothing crazy. She's just a really solid support overall in Guild Quest. As for Holly-Belle, she's a decent potion farmer. I'm not the biggest fan of this Holly-Belle. I was really hoping that she'd be better, but she has mine, Link Slot Potions +5. That's about it, really. She's okay. She's like, it's probably one of the most disappointing farmers. At least Yoruichi at least gives droplets, but I mean, the Holly-Belle just has more damage. But that's about it. She's just a mine Link Slot farmer, nothing crazy, or a heart character that farms Link Slot mine potions. But yeah, nothing too special. Rukia is a very good ranged Arrancar killer. Obviously, the 1000 above technique Aizen is better, but that is a completely different story. This character is rerunning more banners. She's had a longer time to be out, so maybe you can max and send her, and I think she would probably be better then, since my tech Aizen is only 1.5. I have yet to be able to use Rukia in the range of Arrancar week. I think it's coming up, but yeah, she's really good. Highly recommend pulling her or choosing her. I think she's good if you don't have Tech Aizen. But obviously, I still think that some of the other choices like 7th Anniversary Ichigo and Midori Hime are better. Or maybe you're just a Rukia fan and you want a new Rukia in your box. Ishin is an exceptional Brave Battle character. I don't know where I would rank him. I should probably use him. I have mine max transcended. I kind of just wish I had him with the defense slot instead of the attack slot. But he's still a very good character. Probably top 5 if I had to say. And I think he's the best premium character in Brave Battle, so that's also really nice. So if you need a Brave Battle character, he'd definitely be the one to pick. Really great skills overall. He has good Bruiser. He has Ignore Brave Battle Invincibility. He can Pierce Brave Battle Invincibility. And yeah, and also Lacerate is also a very good skill in Brave Battle. So I usually send him against Yama, and it usually works out fairly. Really good Brave Battle character. Now for Tsukishima, I always think that this one is the Gold Coast one, but this is the Arena Tsukishima. He's really fun in Arena. I think I have him like level 6 or 7, which is like one of my highest ones. He's really good, especially if he does have Killer. But when he has Killer, really good character, really fun. But Arena, not everybody's cup of tea, so understandable. But yeah, he has long stride, yeah, sprint +1, so he's pretty fast, not too bad, not too shabby. He does pretty good damage, and his strong attacks are pretty fun. Nothing too crazy, but a fun character if you want to have an arena character. Retsu is going to be a potion farmer. Nothing insane, but the art is kind of worth it in its own. She has weakened defense on her soul bomb, and you can farm power links up potions +5. So she's mainly going to be either an epic grade or a IZ character to farm. Nothing insane. She has pretty low damage. She has a soul bomb heal, which is pretty nice. I don't think it's the revive. It just looks like it's the heal. But yeah, pretty good character. Okay, not pretty good, but she's decent. She's just a decent character. Kind of outdated, but hey, man. Come on. Come on now. As for Xylopro, don't pick this character. He sucks. He has no use except for maybe a Senkum on stage. Maybe. Really low Berserker, low Bruiser. Debilitator of only 2 seconds. Only a Frenzy of 1. He does have Havoc. I'll give him that. He has Havoc. But then he has Lash Rate and Poison, which, like, I don't know. I don't really care for these status summons together. Maybe Weakening Lash Rate or Weakening and Poison. But, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this Xylopro. Just never used him. 7th Anniversary Ichigo. Probably like the best overall pick, unless you need Maidora Hime more, but he's the best lead for ranged Rankar. He has strong attack damage, minus 40% as a soul trait. He has paralysis and weakening on all of his strong attacks. Very, very nice. He has pretty good damage. He has berserker value of 40%. He has SP boost of 80%. Shared complete status immunity. Only a frenzy of 1, but he does have the chance to inflict paralyze and weakening every 5 seconds at a 12% chance for 2 seconds. So basically you have a 12% chance to proc it on a random enemy every 5 seconds, and it lasts for 2 seconds. Weakening and paralyzing, which is really good. And he has Havoc, so it's pretty good. And I believe he has Bombardment, so his Soul Bomb hits really hard still. Like, Bombardment is an insane skill. We need Bombardment +2, honestly. Baragon, I think he was like a character meant for Guild Quest because of his SA2 debuff. He also has Weakening and Drain, which is kind of cool. Not bad. He has Weakened Defense on his Soul Bomb for some reason. Okay, weird. He has pretty good damage, damage inflicted at full stamina. Strong attack damage, 20% is his soul trait. Devastation 40, Diminisher of 10 seconds, Frenzy of 1. But he's just alright. Nothing crazy. Nothing. Raruka, the best side for the Quincy ranged week. Unfortunately, it's like a 2020 or 2021 character. Would love a more updated one. She's literally like a droplet farmer, but they made her the... Like, her bruiser is only 40%, and it's crazy that she's our best natty character for it. It's crazy. We definitely need a new updated one, but she's definitely good in the respective guild quest. And then she also, this is my biggest gripe with her. Her innate skills are both fire and poison duration minus 100%. So she has immunity to 2 status summons, and they decide to make it like, I think it's weakening on the floor, which is crazy. It's so dumb, but she's still good. She's still good for it. I wouldn't recommend getting her unless it's like the only character you need, but she is good. She is. And then we have Shinji, one of the best sides for the Unohana Guild Quest week, simply because of his SA2, which is a debuff, so that way when he drops it, they have less stats. And then the only other thing about him is that he increases speed attribute, captain strong attack damage plus 20%, team party. So yeah, that's like basically it. You're just basically buffing Unohana's strong attack damage plus 20%, and then the debuff can come in handy. Outside of that, he's a decent character for human GQ ranged. That's it. He's an okay premium character. I wouldn't recommend picking him since he is premium, but he's not terrible. Now we're on to the Nelly L. She's a Soul Reaper range character with lash on all of her skills. She's pretty good. She has Team Party Heart Attribute or Roll Card, normal attack damage plus 20%. Very low Bruiser, which is crazy. Berserker of 30%. She has Flurry +1. She has Long Stride. She's okay. She's a bit outdated, but if you have a few dupes put into her, she's 4-5 right now. 5-5ing her wouldn't be the worst option. Outside of that, she's just a ranged GQ character for Soul Reaper. And now we're on to Byakuya, who's actually still a pretty darn good Guild Quest character. Soul Reaper melee, but I don't think it's needed considering who we have. But he is good if you don't have the more meta melee Soul Reaper killers. Berserker value of 60%, Bruiser of 50%. Hopefully when he resurrects, he ends up getting 100% damage more to non-status element affected enemies. That'd be insane. Flurry +1. Sprinter +1, melee damage +10 or 30 in GQ, And then his innate skills is 100% chance to hit dodging Soul Reaper damage, hit dodging Soul Reapers, and then a weaken duration minus 100%. So yeah, he's not terrible. He's good. Also a very good Link. Normal attack damage plus 30%. No hidden requirements or anything like staying at full stamina, which is why I mainly like it. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the ticket. So yeah, let me know down below who you were going to be picking. Kind of curious. I definitely should have sped run this a bit more. Definitely a lengthy video for what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Take care, and let me know who you're going to be picking. Peace out.